How's it going today, guys? This is a new channel called All Into Baseball. What we're going to be doing today is actually just reviewing TapBaseball 2018. It's a game, it's an app that you can get in the App Store, Google Play, whatever you might have, and it's free to play. All it is basically is just a baseball game. You get to choose your team, you get to build your team, and it works very simple and easy. You're able to hit the ball. That's just about all you can do in the game. You get to choose who pitches whenever you are in the field and whatnot, but that's about it. You don't field the ball. It just simulates that for you. But from there, you're able to build a team that has great pitching, great fielding, and also the hitting that you'll be able to do as well. The nice and easy part about it is that with each player that you get, there'll be a certain star rating. Because of that star rating, they'll have certain attributes that might be better than the others. So your batter will have a hitting stat that will let you know how often they'll actually get a hit. They'll make contact with the ball, how easy it is for them to put the ball in play. They'll also have a power stat that'll let you know how likely they'll hit a home run or hit for power, so multiple bases with the hit. And then speed, of course, you're able to steal the base if you'd like to, or advance on a ball to the outfield, whatever it might be. And so that actually allows you to get to bases easier than at other times if your runner was slower. For pitchers, it's real simple and easy. The first thing is their arm. Their arm lets you know how hard they throw the ball. So this helps whenever you're playing against someone. It makes it harder for them to be able to see where the ball is going or how hard it's thrown, because usually it's pretty quick if their arm is better. When it comes to control, that's how often they throw the ball for a strike. Usually it's not too big of an issue, but sometimes some pitchers walk more than others because of their control. And then stuff means how often a batter actually hits the ball in play whenever they do make contact, or hits the ball for a hit rather than hitting for an out. The next thing that you guys should know about the game is how you progress through it. You're able to progress by beating other random opponents by matching up against them. You're also able to unlock new players through draft picks and boxes, and you're able to unlock those by playing other game modes such as the season mode that gives you pennants and also other great rewards that are really helpful. Then also there's the home run battle. You can always do that and get more cash. Throughout the week, they also have other game modes that are particular for that week. And as a club, you're able to get rewards, and as an individual, you're able to get rewards. The way that the draft picks and boxes work is that you get certain odds for certain draft picks and boxes. So here's how much percentage you have for each box is that you usually have it over 1,000. So if you see 20 out of 1,000, that actually means 2%. 20 probably looks better, and that's why they do it like that. The things that are really good, it's not very likely that you'll be able to get them, but sometimes you get lucky, and those are the moments that you live for, because that's how you get a great team. Something that I previously mentioned is getting rewards for joining a club. Clubs are just teams that you can join in the game. It's a 20-man roster of real players like yourself. And what you do is you go through these weekly events, and the higher that your club ranks, the better stuff that you'll get. My club is actually just All Into Baseball. It's shameless plug right there. Hope you guys will join it. It's just me in it right now, but obviously once other people join, then it's game over, because we're going to be the best. So this here, what you're seeing is my team. Actually, I have a pretty decent setup. I only started back on Labor Day. I had a team before then, but due to some issues with TapBaseball in August, July, there was a couple issues. But so I completely started over on Labor Day, and I was actually able to get basically back to where I was. Just because of all the free stuff that they're giving away in the prize boxes and the draft picks. So that's really nice, is because you do get free ones every once in a while, and they help out quite a bit because they're good draft picks, and those are hard to get. And then the next thing in your team that you can do is actually create a my player or my legend or whatever, and they're actually exactly the same as a 5-star player. You actually just get to make them how you want them to be when it comes to gameplay and what attributes they have. So it's really helpful, and you get to put them in whatever position you might need. So say that you need a catcher and you only have a 2.5-star catcher, you could just make that person a catcher whenever you start, and that fills your issue. You never need another catcher. So that's really nice and helpful whenever you're able to do that. Something else in your My Team that you're able to do now is you're actually able to adjust where people are in the batting lineup. That's really helpful. You weren't able to do that before. Something new that they added in a month or so ago. So you get to make your own batting order and put people where you'd want them to be. That's really helpful. Helps out quite a lot being able to know who's hitting when because you weren't able to do that before. Something else is the pennants from the season mode. You actually are able to upgrade your people from different teams. And what I usually like to do is upgrade my 5-star players, teams that have my 5-star players, because it just boosts their stats. Usually I think it's just hitting and power, or maybe it's just hitting, but it boosts them by however many percent that it says right there. So that's really nice and easy to do, to just play through those season modes and get pennants. Something else that is helpful is upgrades. So in your team, you're able to click on the upgrades, and you're actually able to boost certain stats. So whether that's helping your team catch the ball more, or throwing the ball around, whatever it might be. Or if you want better power and better hitting, you can do that as well, or batters to advance to bases better. You can upgrade all of that, and those upgrades, they're able to just boost everything, and it makes your team a whole lot better. There's 2 forms of currency in the game. There's cash and gold. Cash is pretty easy to come by, no problem. Gold's what's tough. With gold, you're actually able to unlock the really good draft picks and that sort of thing. So it's one of those that you really would like to have it, but doesn't come by all that often. You can get it by just completing objectives, achievements, and collecting those. So it's kind of a long haul to do that, but that's the playing through the game way you can do it. You could buy gold with money, no problem. And then you could also watch videos or complete tasks to get gold as well. So you're not completely trapped. You don't exactly have to pay to win. I've never paid a dime for this game this year, and my team's pretty great. It's just playing through more and upgrading and getting better 5-star players. So I have no problem not paying, and neither should you. You'll be able to get those players no matter what. It's just kind of speeds along the process. And the way that this game works too is that there's a tier ranking system. So it goes from diamond down to gold, down to silver, down to bronze. So everyone starts out at bronze and then works their way up. That goes for your individual rank and your club rank as well. And then your players go along with your individual rank. So as you rank up to higher divisions, you're able to upgrade your players using gold, and then they're also up to silver division or gold, whatever it might be, and then so they're able to get better stats and be better for your team. So to start this review process off, we're just going to start out with the things that are bad and then end off with the things that are great. The bad things are that there's constant ads whenever you're not in the actual game. It's understandable because they have to make money somehow, and I get it, since it is a free-to-play game, but it is kind of annoying how much ads do pop up. Also, hitting the ball doesn't exactly always go where you would expect it to with timing and that sort of thing. It's kind of off sometimes, but free to play. And then also diving at the ball and the ball being thrown from the catcher to down to second or third when you're stealing. Sometimes it's off, or if you hit it back at the pitcher, somehow the ball gets back to home, but you don't see that. So it's a couple small things that don't necessarily kill the game, but it's weird whenever you see it if you notice it. But it doesn't affect anything because all you do is hit the ball, so it's not affecting any other timing. But besides that, it's a free-to-play game. They actually use all MLB guys. They didn't have that a couple years ago. They didn't have the rights to that, but they do now. So able to use all current ball players, which is great. Like I keep saying, it's free to play. There's a lot of games that are like this that you have to pay whatever just to have your favorite players, your favorite team put together. So the fact that it's free is just phenomenal. And so I guess you kind of take your licks with the ads, and maybe the gameplay isn't perfect, but I'm sure that they're always working on it, and hopefully maybe one day we'll see a tap baseball where you can go field the ball or whatever it might be. But for now, this is what it is, and it's definitely worth a couple minutes playing on it. If it's not your thing, then completely get it. But it's a good app for what it is. And that completely wraps us up here with the review for Tap Baseball 2018. If you like what you see here, go ahead and click on the link down below. It's going to be to my website that I'm doing. Go ahead, look around there, see if there's anything else you might like. Leave a comment and let me know what you guys would like to see in the future. If there's any other video games that you'd like to see that are baseball related, or any other content that involves baseball, I'd love to hear from you guys and what you guys would like to see. So until next time.